Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. No guests today. How are you all? Good. Okay, good, fantastic. But I request you to raise your energy so that we could persist this energy throughout the meeting. Dear friends, I'm Toastmaster Pratyush Ranjit, and it's an honor for me to take the role as a Sergeant at Arms for this 10th WorldLink Toastmasters meeting. Now, I would like to share what Toastmaster International is all about. It's a non-profit organization where members are provided supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, I would like to share a few ground rules. Rule number 1, I request all to take out your cell phone and put it in silent mode or switch it off. We have 10 seconds to do that. Thank you. Rule number 2, no unnecessary movements, and if you have to go out of the hall and come inside, then please do not walk when there is someone talking. So you can, if you need, then you can choose the gap time or in between sessions. So I believe everyone follow these basic rules. Okay, now I would like to welcome our presiding officer, Mr. Krishna Murari Poudel, who is a very energetic and down-to-earth person and very friendly person. I would like to invite Toastmaster Krishna Murari Poudel. The stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms of today's meeting, Toastmaster Pratyush Ranjit, for starting a meeting exactly on time. Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization that helps to enhance speaking skills and leadership skills throughout a worldwide network of clubs. To aid to people to learn how to speak, conducting meetings, plan programs, and working with committees, Mr. Ralph C. Sandley started a speaking club, the Toastmaster Club, in March 24, 1905. Toastmaster International Speaking Club is more than 352,000 members in 141 countries with more than 16,400 individual clubs. In Nepal, Kathmandu Toastmaster Club is the first Toastmaster Club which started in 1991. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster, club members, and valued guests. I am Toastmaster Krishna Murari Poudel, Sergeant at Arms of WorldLink Toastmaster Club, and presiding officer for today's meeting. As a presiding officer, I would like to formally open the meeting with this gavel. I would like to invite guests for a short introduction. So, action.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Sumit, and I'm currently a member of the WorldLink Toastmaster Club. So, thank you for this warm welcome.
Thank you. And another one, please introduce yourself, a short note.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster. My name is Suraj, the Toastmaster Club. Currently, I am recording this meeting, so keep smiling. What happened to your hand? Something.
Okay. Thank you very much for our valued guests. I hope the meeting will be run enjoyable with energy and fun. So without further any delay, I'd like to welcome someone who leads and conduct today's meeting, Toastmaster Punit Manandhar, as a Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Punit Manandhar is an RF engineer with dynamic and humble personality, currently working as a Wi-Fi project leader in WorldLink communication. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krishna. It was a beautiful introduction. What good warmth of summer is without the chill of winters. So as the theme goes, the winter chills. As we are stepping on this season's peak winter, the cold is increasing day by day. We are all feeling. In our last meeting, we weren't even wearing our jacket. Now everyone is equipped with their hottest equipment they have. So it's really cold these days. So, as a Toastmaster of the evening, I would like to brief you about the meeting today. This meeting will be divided into 2 sessions only for today because we don't have table topic session. So the first session is for the featured speakers, where we have 2 speakers for their level 1 project 2 speech, and then the second session is about our evaluation session, which will be conducted by our general evaluator. So without any further delay, I would like to welcome our general evaluator up front. So you can take meeting forward with the meeting rules. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Good evening, all the fellow Toastmasters. I hope everybody is doing well, but I'm not. So, for the benefits of our members, I am the general evaluator and I conduct the evaluation portions of our meeting. I'll be calling on a team to assist me with the giving feedbacks, our speaker, and I will evaluate the entire team as well at the end. So for now, let me introduce my tag team, where the tag team includes the timer, accounter, and the grammarian. At first, talking about the timer, we have Toastmaster Samani Subedi, who is the BM Professional Attributors at KFA Business School and love to navigate the new places. So I would like to request her to explain about the role.
Good afternoon, my fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. I am Toastmaster Samani Subedi and I am pleased to be here as a timer of today's meeting. One important skill of good speaker is to express a thought within a specific time. As a timer, I will help you to develop this skill. For every speech, there is minimum time requirement and maximum time requirement. My duty is to try and prepare speeches, table topic speeches, and speech evaluation during this meeting. The green card indicates qualifying time, the yellow card is target time, and the red is maximum time, and you have 30 seconds to finish the thought. For a 4 to 6 minute speech prepared, I'll show the green card at 4 minutes, the yellow at 5 minutes, and the red at 6 minutes. For direct and indirect evaluators, you have 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes, and the yellow card at 2 and 30 minutes, 30 seconds, and the red card at 33 minutes. You have 30 seconds to finish. Similarly, the general evaluator will have 4 to 5 minutes. Since table topic is skipped, I will not describe about this part. If you speak under time or over time by more than 30 seconds, you will be disqualified and not eligible for award. I will report qualifying times when called upon throughout the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmasters. Next, we have the grammarian, Toastmaster Prabesh Shrestha. Talking about him, a passionate data chef with a love for travel, an appetite for the adventure, and a deep affection for the nature, and a passion for art. I'd like to explain your role for today's meeting. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuse of the English language as well as the outstanding usage. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is flounder, which means to proceed or act clumsily or ineffectually. As an example of using the word is the floundering of the economy in the last decade has left many hardworking individuals without a job. I encourage everyone here to incorporate flounder into your speeches or conversations today to add some sparkle to our meeting. I will present my report when called upon by the General Evaluator. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabesh Shrestha. Now for the last, we have the accounter and the TM Roshan Karki. So talking about him, he loves to travel, trekking, and play the football. So let's give the role. So let's brief the role from him.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ambika. As a accountant, I'll be listening to the sounds and words used as false fillers. Such examples are or, repeated words such as I, like this means or that means. Eliminating these annoying sounds and words will improve the quality of the presentation. I will count the number of O's I hear you make. I also look for the gender confusions in your speech of mistakes such as he, for she, or vice versa. At the end of the meeting, I will make a report for you all. Thank you.
Thank you all the TAC members for explaining their roles. Now I would like to call our TMOE for the brief. Thank you for the
As you all know, today we are shortage on human resource, even to fill up the roles. So I would like to request, ask, command everything to our cinematographer, Mr. Suraj Dhimal, to please help us on filling the bad counter role. So the voting is also on today for everyone, except the featured speakers for themselves. Okay, you can vote in if you want. So as per the theme goes, the winter chills. Do you guys have any interesting about the chilly winters? Any experience? Yes, of course. Of course, you always have something.
We used to be in childhood. We used to smoke.
Smoke what? Winter. You don't smoke in summer?
Act like we used to smoke.
No.
It was
Okay. With that pipe?
No.
No, it's just
Only
Okay. Because of that puff. Okay. So puff. What do we say? Vapor. So I have one very interesting and it could have been my life-ending moment of winter. I guess I was 11, 12 years old. We had just shifted to Sangkamul from Tripureshwar, and Sangkamul at that time was very open field only. There were very less houses, so it used to be very chilly. And I think the people from that time will know that in the grass fields previously in the winters it used to be all white in the morning, frozen. So now it's rare. We don't see it these days. So because that was very cold area and open area, we used to light that muckle. Do you know muckle?
where MY is placed.
Yeah, MOE is placed. Yeah, but it's Nepali and Niwari everything. So I cannot explain this in English, but
charcoal.
yeah, charcoal.
Yes.
We used to light the wood outside the house, and when it forms to coal, we used to bring inside the room with the tray itself. That was we used to call muckle. So that we used to do that every day to heat up our room during that time. So one evening, two of my cousin sisters were staying with us. So we were heating up our room in our big living room. We were all sitting and chatting because at that time no internet,
So that was the only way we were talking with each other. So what my mom said to my sister, the elder one, you take out that mokal when you go to sleep. Okay, we are sleeping now. So we were sleeping, we are going to sleep. So we slept at around 4 or 5 in the morning. So I woke up. And when I woke up, I was having a very bad headache. And when I took that head, do you have that feeling, the brain moving feeling? So yeah, it was doing tuck, 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 tuck like this, from moving from one side and next side. So I was very not feeling so very well. So I woke up my father, my brother, and my mother, and all of us got the same headache, same brain moving feeling. So what we saw that the mokal was right there, and all the ventilation was closed. So if you remember that time, every year there used to be case that due to that mokal inside the room, people used to die. So how fortunate we were! I woke up. I don't know how. Normally people doesn't wake up when they don't get oxygen. They go to the deep sleep and they die. So that was a life changing. Yeah. We survived on that incident. That was it could be very disastrous, but we survived. That was one memory that I cannot forget in my life ever. So moving on to the next session, our featured speakers session. So we have our two featured speakers today. Speaker one is Toastmaster Anup Manandhar and speaker two is Toastmaster Anil Rajak. So to evaluate Toastmaster Anup Manandhar, we have Toastmaster Pratyush Ranjit. Stay. Don't rush. So Toastmasters Anup is doing his level 1 project 2 speech today in the pathway leadership development, and his speech title is Stop Complaining, Start Swimming. So Toastmaster Anup, I would like to invite you to the stage for your level 1 project 2 speech. Stop complaining, start swimming. What sort of speech is this?
Thank you, TMOE of the day, Toastmaster Punit. Raise your hand if you have a passion for swimming. We do not get old when we stop swimming, but we get old when we stop swimming. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and their guests. I am Toastmaster Anup Manandhar. Today I am here to express my feeling for the swimming. My passion for swimming started when I discovered my joy of playing in the rain. I happily used to do chuplung on into the puddles on the way to school. Every monsoon season, I still remember my shoes used to get torn due to playing in the rain. On a particular day, I saw a drum filled full of rainwater. Without a second thought, I quickly changed my clothes and jumped into the drum. It was amazing to do the dipping in and out of that drum. And coincidentally, my parents were also building a house which required a water tank. As soon as the water tank is filled with water, I secretly took advantage of it and turned that water tank into a swimming pool. And seeing me swimming in that water tank, my cousin decided to train me swimming alongside. Slowly and surely, I started to learn some moves and explore more for it. And as soon as I started to explore, my parents came to know about this adventure. And they took this as a dangerous activity, even pictured as a suicide. The unthinkable happened. There was an unthinkable challenge that I faced, that I came across me and my passion. Despite their restriction, I continued swimming, and slowly my rain play of doing chaplang chupung turned into a structured dampang dumpung. Back in 1998, I used to wear thick glasses with the power of -6, without which I was almost blind. One fine day, after a full razzmatazz of swimming, I lost my glasses. I searched here and there, but it was nowhere to be found. I panicked. I wondered, how would I go home and tell my parents? How would I go to school and do my homeworks without glasses? But with a bit of courage and innocence in my face, I entered my home and confessed all my deeds, expecting a harsh scolding. But to my surprise, my father sympathized me. So, with so much of such experience, I have few still memories of swimming, few funny memories. Back then in our time, the ticket cost for the swimming used to be ₹50, and with the student discount card, it was 30. Sometimes we didn't have enough money to swim, so we entered inside the swimming pool area and searched for some alternatives. And finally, we saw a barbed wire around that compound, which if we can pass, then the entry will be free. First attempt, we were successful. Second time, we did a different strategy. We first changed our clothes outside and entered into the pool, so that it appears that we are already swimming. Green. Already swimming. So in the third time, as soon as we entered, we saw that the guard started chasing us. So we quickly ran out of that barbed wire and ran so fast that we didn't even realize that we were at the main gate of the pool without the proper clothes. Another incident, with a full experience of diving, spring dives, I didn't dare to try a high dive. High dive. And as soon as I tried for high diving, I got scared. I got as soon as I entered the high dive, I looked into the pool and I was so scared. And I still remember my parents' picturing of the suicidal attempts. Then I dared and tried to do the high dive. First attempt, I couldn't. Second attempt, I again ran, but still I couldn't. But third time, I slipped from the floor and dropped into the swimming pool. So from dropping from that high dive until I float on the water, I had so many suicidal attempt feelings. So with so many numerous experiences, till now I have swam on Fewa Lake, Bodikosi River, Trishuli River, Sundarijal, Doralghat, but the most adventurous was during swimming in Karnali River during the monsoon season. I still feel goosebumps in me just remembering that I risked my life swimming in such a high current. So swimming has taught me to build up my confidence level, the habit of learning, and the feeling of freshness after every swimming. So fellow Toastmasters, swimming is not just an physical activity for me. It has taught me valuable lessons and has been always an integral part of my life. And it has so much impact on me and shaped my life to the person I am today. So fellow Toastmasters, let's not stop swimming when we grow older. Let's start swimming and embrace the beautiful life that we get after the swimming. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
That was a wonderful speech from our Toastmaster Anup, the first of the featured speak. So, yes, as he said, we should start swimming, but definitely not in this winter. This is not the right time, I guess, to start the swimming thing. So, over to our second and the final featured speaker. He is also in level 1 project 2. Toastmaster Anil Rajak is giving speech in prioritize your well-being. The ultimate wealth is your health. So he'll be evaluated by Toastmaster Sumit. So Toastmaster Anil, I would like to request you to come to the stage for your speech. Toastmaster Anil, prioritize your well-being. The ultimate wealth is your health.
Thank you, Toastmaster Punit. Health is undeniably the greatest wealth one can have. In a world obsessed with external luxuries such as Rolls-Royce, Rolex watch, and a grand bonus, it's easy to overlook the true treasure that lies within ourselves, our health and physical well-being. Imagine a bliss of day waking up each day with a revitalized body and ready to conquer the challenge that lie ahead. Picture returning home after a productive day at work, greeted by cheers of loved ones. This idyllic scenario isn't solely the result of external possessions. It's a manifestation of good health. Throughout our lifetime, as we toil for building the empire for our families, we often neglect our day-to-day health. Consequently, as we keep on floundering our health, we find ourselves with grappling sense of health issues throughout our lifetime. We need to recognize our body is the crucial asset. We need to recognize our body is the crucial asset that lie ahead of us throughout our success. A fit and fine body
and a calm mind. A fit and fine body and a calm mind is a sense of heavenly fulfillment. Consider yogis, monks, or our respected mentors such as Keshav Nepal sir. The energy of their motivation and their state of enlightened state is the testament of their well-being. So is the testament of their well-being. So the health. So in the meantime, we need to recognize the well-being of ourselves. Reflecting to a personal example, this Dasai, I lost one of my cousin who live in Dubai because of a small hesitation of neglecting his day-to-day health. The problem with him was he thought that his age could fight the small problem of high blood pressure. In the midst of full party, the tragedy struck in our family. That was he was suffered with brain hemorrhage during his dinner. See, the floundering of health resulted his untimely death underscores the fragility of life. Harvard study even showed that a woman with obese, but if she exercises daily, can outlive a normal woman who doesn't exercise. A man who smokes or drinks and suffered with cholesterol, if he exercises, then he can outlive a normal man who doesn't have any kind of problems but doesn't exercise. It also says that 1 hour of exercise can add 3 hours of lifetime. So in light of such realities, I would like to recommend everyone to prioritize your well-being. Life is unpredictable, and life is uncertain. Anything can happen anytime. Our health, is the crucial asset among all the assets that we keep on running throughout our lifetime. In the end, I would like to remind all of you that our health is the ultimate wealth and invaluable possession that demands our attention and care. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. It was a wonderful speech from your side. So, what we have learned from his speech, that we should never flounder with our health. So with that, especially also I also gave an example that we shouldn't be careless from my experience itself. With that, the prepared speech session has ended. So our timer, are both the candidates eligible for the voting?
Only our Toastmaster Anil Rajak is eligible for voting. He took total 4 minutes 37 seconds, and the Toastmaster Anup Manandhar took 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Yeah.
He's out for the next week as well. So no need to vote. Okay. So by default of timing, you should not also flounder with your time. See, it's the most valuable thing in our life. We must understand. So we all should take a lesson from this. So over to our general evaluator for if the evaluation session.
Direct evaluator.
Oh no, general evaluator calls for direct evaluator. Oh yes. Over to general evaluator. Yes. So I would like you to take forward the evaluation session. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Punit sir. Good evening once again. So now it's time to call our evaluator. I think all they are ready. So let's welcome our first evaluator, Toastmaster Pratyush Ranjit, to evaluate the speech given by our Toastmaster Anup.
Yes.
I always love to hear from Toastmaster Anup Manandhar because every time he speak, he we feel like he has very natural flow, and it is easy for us to get connected. So Toastmaster Anup Manandhar, his speech title is "Stop Complaining and Start Swimming." Yes, I also love to swim, but due to my health condition, when I was something like 9 months, I got pneumonia. So this keep on happening many times. So I was not allowed to go to swimming in my childhood, and I have never been to the swimming pool inside. From outside, yes. So Toastmaster Anup Manandhar, as I said, your speech was very good, very well prepared, but there are some room for improvements. But I start with what I like the most. You started with the question, and you connected everyone, and we all feel that like we are in the same boat with you. In our childhood, the memories we could recall our memories, like we don't get old with swimming. Yes, I also think if we also keep on swimming, our health will also improve, and this is the thing of youth thing. So, and he also said joy of playing in the rain, which we all have been to, and we all have experienced that thing of playing in the rain, getting soaked, drenched. He also connected humor, which was also very good. Like he was lucky. He had swimming pool in his home, where he could start his swimming from floundering experience. And yes, now there are some things that it could be better if you focus on these some points which I have recorded. Like you could have said Toastmaster of the evening, then other than TMOE. Other like you could, if you are using Nepali language, then you could translate it so that all the audience could understand. Like Chaplang Sumplung, Daplang Dumplung could have been splattering or splashing. And timing, another thing is timing. You exit time, and before you going out, leaving the floor, you have to give the hand. You have to shake the hand so that you pass the energy, and this is what Toastmaster is. And all the best. I think the speech was very good. So I wish him very good luck, and I wish I could also continue start my project 1 level 2 speech. So this is it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratyush Ranjit. Now, let's welcome our evaluator, Sumit Shakya, to evaluate the speech given by our Toastmaster Anil Rajak. So let's put your hands together to welcome him.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So, firstly, I want to thank Toastmaster Anil Rajak for giving me this opportunity to evaluate his speech. I couldn't have enough time to prepare this session so that I could be aware how could I improvise my evaluation. However, the speech was very good, where I guess everyone was agreed with the title. The title was Well Is Your Health. So, talking about the good points in this speech, I saw while our speaker Anil Rajak spoke. In first, he continued his speech even in the disturbance while disturbing sound. So another good point of him was he frequently used the word of the day, floundering. And even the next good part was his movement of hand gesture. He frequently used his hand, while more of the speaker used to put his hand in their pocket. So the plus point was his hand gesture. However, there might be some points where you could improvise. First of all, I saw some improving parts which can be improved. That was the coverage of this stage. It was just you were just using the stage in just center of the position, center of this stage. So I suggest if you could work on this and control your stage improving part. Another one, your eye contact. You could use the formula of eye contact of 3 to 10 second eye contact in audience, so that every individuals could get enough time and grab your attentions. Another improving part could be the tone of voice could be improvised, where the situation you can handle the situation of sadness. You could lower your tone of voice, and while giving your speech of happiness movement, you could louder your voice. So talking about more good points of speech in his the language was clear and easily understood by everyone. I guess there is more and more an opportunity for me as well to improvise my skill in this. So giving this opinion, I want to end my speech over here. Thank you everyone for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shakya. So now moving forward, now let's hear the report from our tag team. Firstly, I would like to welcome our Grammarian Toastmaster Prabesh, Shrestha, who has been tracking our use of the word of the day and listening for the good uses of the languages as well as points for the improvement. You may give your report from your place. So let's put your hands together to welcome to hear from the Toastmaster Prabesh.
Thank you, General Evaluator. It was a pleasure listening. Everyone, it was a pleasure listening to your speeches today. Trying not to flounder, you did a great job. Okay, on to the evaluation. The word of the day today was flounder. So Toastmaster Pratyush used it once. Toastmaster Anil used it twice. That was it. Okay. Good words or phrases were goosebumps, revitalized, manifestation, improper use of language and pronunciation. Every time he speaks, we don't get old with swimming. We are never too old to swim. Likewise, we are experiencing shortage. The word bath could have been vapor. Likewise, the word chaplang could have been splash. The water tank is filled. Could have been the water tank was filled. We change our clothes. Sorry. We need to recognize our body is the crucial asset. Could have been. We need to recognize that our body is the crucial asset. Likewise, his movement of hand gesture should simply be his hand gestures, and another improving part could have been another area of improvement. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabesh. Now it's time for our counter to give away his report. I would like to request for our Toastmaster Roshan Karki to give the counter.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ambika. Here my report is Pratyush Ranjit, false filler more than 10 times, overused words more than 10 times, repetitive words 4 times, overlong pauses 3, other age, station 1. Toastmaster Krishna Murari Poudel, false filler 5, overused word 1, repetitive word 1, overlong pauses 3, other age, sessions 2. Toastmaster of the evening Punit Manandhar, pause filler more than 10 times, overused words 7 times, repetitive words 7 times, over long pauses 1. General Evaluator Toastmaster Ambika Magar, pause filler 4, overused word 3, repetitive words 2. Grammarian Prabesh Shrestha, pause filler more than 10 times, overused words 3, repetitive words 5, over long pauses 3, other hesitations 2. Timer Toastmaster Samani Subedi, pause filler 3, there was no overused words, repetitive words 1, other hesitation 2. Featured speaker 1 Toastmaster Anup Manandhar, pause filler 6, overused word more than 10 times, repetitive words more than 10 times, over long pauses 5. Featured speaker 2 Toastmaster Anil Rajak, pause filler more than 10 times, overused words 7 times, repetitive words more than 10 times, over long pauses 2, other hesitations 3. Evaluator, sorry I mixed this report of Pratyush on both, so I have already presented these. Evaluator to Sumit Shakya, pause filler more than 10 times, repetitive words 3, over long pauses 2, other hesitations 1. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roshan Karki. So, well, to evaluate the 10th meeting of our club, our Sergeant and Arms has timely started the meeting. Despite of less participation also, we have successfully run the club. All the speakers were confident and delivered their speech in an eloquent way. Our Toastmaster of the evening has done his job fluently and throughout the session. All the role player has done their role in a flounder way. Well, some of the important parts, improvement parts for next meeting. Requesting everyone to participate in the meeting in now upcoming, and also we can help by bringing some guests in other meetings so that it will be more fruitful and helpful in coming meeting also. And I myself I'm very pleased to get this opportunity as a general evaluator for this evening, and thank you.
So, at last, for this session, I request our timer to give us speech on timings.
So despite of these problems in these speeches, our general evaluator took overall 4 minutes 30 seconds. Grammarian took in part of evaluation 2 minutes 30 seconds, and that means he is eligible for voting. Our evaluator 1 Pratyush Ranjit took 3 minutes 15 seconds, and evaluator 2 Sumit Shakya took 2 minutes 49 seconds, so he is also eligible for voting. And our counter Roshan Karki took total 1 minute 52 seconds. He is also eligible for voting. And myself as a timer, my total timing is 55 seconds. Over to you, General Evaluator.
So, before proceeding ahead, I would like everyone to vote for better evaluator and better rule taker award. So, in the meantime, when the votes are being counted, so anything that we want to discuss or share or something, or any feedback to me, to any other person on improvement?
So I would like to share more precisely about my incident. So, fellow Toastmasters, I would like to again move back to my topic. So it was like this during Dasai, my cousin, my Tulubaz, smallest son. He has, despite working at Dubai for around 15 years, he worked as an employee for 7 or 8 years, and he was working as an entrepreneur. He had his own business for around 6 years. Because of small hesitation, he had pressure and sugar, but he thought like he could fight it. After the death of his father, after 5 years, after the 5 years of death of his father, son also died because of small. He used to think like that his age could fight it, and he had not that much problem. Only pressure was there. Suddenly that brain hemorrhage got it. So like we think like sometimes we are suffered with like sugar or pressure, such kind of disease. Then anything can happen anytime. So this I just meant to like no one knew. He was talking with me like 3 days before the event occurred. See, like I think maybe like people would say like the people who is going to die, they know themselves or not. Spiritual thing is also over there. The 2 day or 3 days before that incident, he tried to call two people whom he hadn't been in communication for so long. So with my fufa, with my nini also, he called that time, and he was like suddenly what happened like tragedy is struck. So the point is like the point is like when we prioritize our health, we are not prioritizing only our health. It's for our peers and families. If he had thought about his 8-year-old son, his wife, then he should have taken medicine. That was not big deal, no? So the point is like we are not living for only ourselves. We are living for so many people are dependent upon us. So right now, this small side, what he even doesn't know that his father, he's just realizing now. So we wish like everybody still talking about like wish he had taken medicine. Nothing could have happened. That brain hemorrhage is not the sudden case that would occur. No? Brain hemorrhage, before brain hemorrhage, there are so many spikes of pressure. Brain hemorrhage is the final one. It happened such that this main nerve was broken. It was like splashed, or what means not to know.
Burst.
Yeah, burst. The nerve was burst. It was like the burst was same as if there was huge accident and someone would suffer in the accident. It was such that. So the point is like even small diseases are with us, small problems are with us. We need to take the immediate action towards it. Having medicine early at 25, at 30, 35, having medicine is not a big deal. It's like it's normal. Everyone is taking. Then he used to think like if I take medicine, people will see me from different point of angle that I am not healthy. That kind of thought was over with him. We think like that, but I think it's kind of suicidal case. He was okay. What will happen in his future? And if he had some kind of worry or some kind, if he truly cared about his family, then he would have taken that medicine. So it's like त्यो अब भनौँ न त्यो प्रेसर पनि रहेछ. He had other problems like loans and others, but what problem he put his problems more than his life. त्यो suicidal नै टाइपको भयो कि. So this is the event I would like to share. सबैलाई पढ्ने कुरा हो. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, clear for thought. Back to you. Okay. So, for the award session, I would like to request our general evaluator to be the ballot counter and to present the award itself. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Punit. Now it's time to announce the winner of this meeting. So by default, we have our featured speaker. We already know. He is our none other than Toastmaster Anil for the best featured speaker. I would like to welcome our TMOE for two.
Please do the honors. Camera. Acceptance speech.
Thank you. By default, I became winner for today. I was trying my best, and even the speaker one, or Toastmaster Anup sir, was also trying best. So yeah, time is also an important factor. So should not be floundering with the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. Now, any guesses for the best role taker?
Toastmaster of the evening.
Any guesses?
Wearing
World color. Similar, not exactly. I didn't need to mention the name.
Yes.
So he's none other than Toastmaster Prabesh.
Two words. Okay. 2 words. Thank you. This is my second award. I think last time also I was Grammarian.
Yes.
I think that should be my default role.
You should hat-trick on this role.
Yeah.
Hat-trick also Grammarian.
Okay, fixed Grammarian for next meeting. Thank you.
Now we have award for the best evaluator. Any guesses for best evaluator?
Maybe 1 or 2.
And they both are wearing
They are
jacket.
wearing jacket. They both are full of training center.
Both will
Yeah.
Both guys are chubby.
Yeah.
both are chubby.
Both are smiling.
Both are smiling.
Both are thinking they are
Both of them are thinking about their winning speech.
Yeah. Any
Both are
guesses?
doing their first time evaluation.
Both have done the great. So the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Sumit Shakya.
So thank you everyone for letting me this, grabbing this opportunity. So I was not well prepared, but even I was lucky to win this opportunity. So thank you everyone.
So we have come to the end of our meeting, but there is another session. Before that, I would like to say it was a pleasure. This was a very different kind of meeting because here today there are no listeners, there are only role takers and the speakers.
We were listening. I am listening.
Oh, okay. So this is the minimum I think we have had till now. This is the smallest and the shortest meeting too, I guess. The time is also very short. Thanks to the Toastmaster of the evening because of the time. Thank you for everything. So it was, as I said, it was very different. This was very different and it was totally internal only, only of WorldLink. So for the closing ceremony, I would like to hand over to our presiding officer for the day, Toastmaster Krishna, to close this session formally. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Punit Manandhar, for an engaging and wonderful session of 10th WorldLink Toastmaster Club meeting. I would also like to thank all role takers and club members for smooth functioning of this 10th meeting, and like to adjourn the meeting with this gavel. Before leaving the meeting hall, we will take a group photo, and we have arranged some snacks over the rooftop at cafeteria. So enjoy the snacks. Thank you very much.